In this video, we complete the installation of the Bitnami Joomla server stack by checking both the front end and the back end of the new website to make sure that everything is installed okay. You'll also be introduced to the Bitnami Stack Manager. This is a handy little tool for turning your servers on and off. Now, it's important whenever you install complex software like web servers or Joomla that you check the installation to make sure that everything is okay. We'll do that here by simply accessing the front end and back end of the new website. The Bitnami welcome screen makes this very easy. You can access the front end by clicking on the Access Bitnami Joomla Stack link here at the top. The back end can be accessed by clicking on the Administrator Panel link right here in the middle of the page. Let's check the front end of the Learn Joomla website by checking out the first page, the Getting Started page. Your page should look very similar to this one here. The link should be working, the photo should be there. There should be some text on the page, no errors, no problems. Once you're satisfied that everything is working here, click on the back arrow. That takes you back to the welcome screen, and then click on the Administrator Panel link in the middle of the page. You can also append the word administrator after your URL. In my case, it's localhost:8080/Joomla. Go ahead and enter in the admin username and password that you wrote down during the installation. Click on the Login button. This will take you to the Control Panel back end. What you want to do here is just check some of the links. Go to the System link and click on Global Configuration. Click on the menus, the Content Manager. Make sure that everything is looking good and all the links are working. Usually, if you're able to log in and your administrator links are working, this is the best sign that everything installed correctly and you have a perfectly working server and Joomla website. Congratulations! Now, if you cannot log in, double check your admin username and password to make sure it matches the credentials written down earlier in the install. If you're still unable to log in, or the front end or the back end presents errors, or maybe nothing appears at all on the front end, delete the entire Bitnami folder created by the installer and start again from step 1. Let me now introduce the handy Stack Manager. You'll want to turn off your server stack when you finish each Joomla work session. You'll need to turn it back on before you can restart your work, even if you see your website. Fortunately, Bitnami installed a very handy Stack Manager to make this quick and easy. Look for the Stack Manager in your Joomla folder inside the Bitnami folder that the installer created on your computer. If I open up my Joomla folder that I installed through my Bitnami software, you'll notice that there is a manager right here. On Windows system, this will be your computer's C drive. On Macs, these folders will be inside the application folder. Also on Windows, this will say manager windows.exe. On the Mac, it'll just say manager-osx. If you click on that manager, it'll open up the Bitnami Joomla Stack Manager, this software application right here. You'll also notice that there's some tabs along the top. There's a Welcome tab where you can access your front page. That'll take you back to this familiar page where you can then access both the front end and the back end very conveniently. There's also a button labeled Open PHP My Admin, which you'll need to manage your databases. But there's also a Manage Servers tab. This is where you'll turn off and turn on your servers. Right now, the installation started the servers automatically for me. So let's go ahead and click on the Stop All button to stop all the servers. You want to do this at the end of each Joomla editing session. You don't want to leave your servers on. They'll take up a lot of system resources and can cause other problems. So go ahead and stop those servers. And then next time you want to work on your Joomla site, just open up the Stack Manager, click on the Manage Servers tab, and then click on the Start All button. You want to make sure that those servers start. If both of them don't start, you won't be able to load Joomla and you won't be able to work on your site. So in that case, you'll need to go into troubleshooting mode. Most often, it's because you have another application open that is using system resources that the Bitnami Joomla stack needs. Oftentimes, this is Skype, so turn off Skype. In fact, turn off everything before you're going to launch your servers. If nothing else works, what you'll need to do is delete the server stack and reinstall it. You now have a Joomla website installed on your computer and a working server stack to run it. Let's move on and learn how content is organized in the Joomla administrator and make some changes to the pre-installed sample data here on the Getting Started page.